Good morning students, this is Joy Varghese from Uncovering Chemistry. In this video 18, we are going to discuss about the compressibility factor Z. Right? Now, first of all, what is the use of this compressibility factor? Z is the symbol for that. Now, the formula for Z, what we say is Z is equal to PV by nRT, what we say. This is how we can find the value of Z by substituting all these things, what we say, right? Now, why is this compressibility factor required? So, it is used to measure the deviation of real gas from ideal behavior, right? So this is the use of compressive factor Z. Now suppose if a graph is being drawn, if we plot a graph of Z versus pressure, you will see the graph will be like this, what we say. On this axis you can take Z, and on this axis we will take pressure, right? We will start from here. The value of Z is equal to 0. Here we will take the value of Z as 1. Now when we talk that when Z is equal to 1, this will be the ideal factor of ideal gas. Clear? This is the compressibility factor of ideal gas, what we call, when Z is equal to 1, what we say, right? Now, suppose when we talk about few gases, like suppose when we talk about hydrogen, clear? You can see it is above the value of ideal gas. When we talk about nitrogen, first it will be like it will behave like ideal gas, and then it will be above the value of this ideal gas value, nitrogen. When we talk about CO2, its value will be less than, first of all, ideal gas, and then it will increase. So now when we talk about this is the value for Z equal to 1. Means for ideal gas, the value of Z after calculation will be equal to 1, right? Now, when we talk about this part we call it as a negative deviation. Which deviation? Negative deviation, right? This part, above part, this part we will call it as positive deviation. Which deviation? Positive deviation, right? Now, 1 minute. Now, for ideal gas we have seen Z is equal to 1, means it will follow the PV is equal to nRT form, that is it will behave like an ideal gas for Z is equal to 1. But when Z is not equal to 1, this is the value for which gas? Real gas, right? This is the value for real gas, that is PV will not be equal to nRT, right? So when Z is not equal to 1, there are two conditions, what we say, that is Z will be greater than 1 or Z will be less than 1. Right? Now when Z greater than 1, we will see that the value of PV will be greater than nRT value, that is product of pressure and volume will be greater than nRT. When Z less than 1, we call it as the value of pressure and volume, that is product of pressure and volume will be less than nRT, what we call, right? So for these two conditions, when we say in this case volume of a real gas will be greater than volume of an ideal gas, right? In this case when we say volume of real gas will be less than volume of ideal gas, right? For Z greater than 1, we will call it as, with what it will be? It will be positive deviation. What is the word? Positive deviation, means what we have seen in this, greater than 1. This is the value greater than 1, Z greater than 1, and this is the value Z less than 1, sorry, less than 1. So this is negative deviation, right? So positive deviation, and for value of z less than 1 it will be negative deviation, right? Negative deviation. Now here we can say why this positive deviation and why real gas volume is greater than ideal gas. This is the reason, because the gas expands, what we say. What is the word? The gas expands, due to which the real gas value volume will be greater than ideal gas because of positive deviation, right? Same way you can see here the repulsive force. What is the word? Repulsive force is greater. Repulsive force greater means what will happen? These molecules will go away from each other, gaseous molecule, and due to which we can say gases expand. Now in this case, what happens in this case? Gas contracts, what we say, contract, or we can say gas shrink also we can say, and in this case attractive forces are greater. So attractive forces are greater. What will happen? This molecule will come close to each other. So this is the reason why gas contracts and the real gas volume is less than ideal gas, what we call, right? So here, because this is which deviation, what we say? Negative. This is which deviation? Positive. So this difference you can write it down in your fair book to understand this compressibility factor. So now suppose when we say here, when we talk about Z greater than 1, we can say Z less than 1. These both are behavior of which gas? Real gas, right? So Z greater than 1, what we can say? This is which deviation? Positive deviation we see from ideal gas. Z less than 1, we see which deviation? Negative deviation. Negative deviation from ideal gas. Understood? So this part. Then when we say Z equal to 1, so this is for which gas? Ideal gas. And this Z equal to 1 is the value for which gas? Ideal gas. So compressibility factor for ideal gas is Z equal to 1, greater than 1, less than 1 is for real gas, greater than 1 positive deviation, less than 1 negative deviation. Okay. Now the next part. Now this is the explanation what is given in your textbook. The deviation from ideal behavior can be measured in terms of compressibility factor Z, which is the ratio of product PV and nRT. What is the word given there? Ratio of product PV and nRT. PV upon nRT ratio, that is equal to Z. For ideal, you can underline this and keep Z is equal to 1 at all temperature and pressure, because we have seen here PV is equal to nRT. We have seen this, if you remember. What is this here? Right? This is the part we are talking about. Clear? PV is equal to nRT for Z equal to 1. Right? Now the next part. The graph of Z versus P, what we have seen. This was the graph what we have seen. We will go through a textbook also. Will be a straight line parallel to the pressure axis. Straight line parallel to pressure axis means this is the part what they are talking. Straight line parallel to the pressure axis. Right? Now the next part. For the gas which deviate from ideality, value of Z deviate from unity means 1. At very low pressure, this is very important, all gases shown Z have shown Z equal, mean approximately equal to, and behave as a which gas? Ideal gas. So this is very important part, low pressure. At high pressure, all the gases have Z greater than 1, and these are more difficult to compress, right? Because what we said, repulsive force is maximum. We have already discussed here. You can see which force is maximum? Repulsive. So it is not possible to compress, right? Next. At intermediate pressure, now pressure, most gases have Z less than 1. Thus, the gases show ideal behavior when the volume, when the volume occupied is large, so that the volume of the molecules can be neglected in comparison to it. In other words, the behavior of gas becomes more ideal when the pressure is very low. Now the next part. Now, up to what pressure a gas will follow the ideal gas law depends upon the nature of the gas and its temperature. The temperature at which the gas obeys ideal gas law and appreciate range of pressure is called Boyle's temperature or Boyle's point. This can be asked for VSQ, what we call, very short question. So what is Boyle's point? You can see the temperature at which the real gas obeys what? Ideal gas law is called Boyle's point. Okay, Boyle's point of a gas depend upon its nature. Above there, Boyle's point, real gas shows which deviation? Positive deviation. Clear? So this is the what I am talking about. This is that what is showing positive deviation. Then the next part here, from ideality, and Z values are greater than 1. The force of attraction between the molecules are very feeble. Feeble means attractive forces are less, but repulsive forces are more. Below Boyle's temperature, real gas first show decrease in Z value with increasing pressure, right? So if you see the value of what will happen, as soon as the pressure increases, the value of Z keeps on decreasing, what we say, right? Now the next part. On further increase in pressure, the value of Z increases continuously. Above explanation shows that a low pressure and high temperature gases shows which behavior? Low pressure and high temperature. Gases means real gases shows ideal behavior. These conditions are different from different gases, are different. More insight to obtain the significant Z if we note the following derivation. That is, what is this derivation given in this? You can see Z is equal to pressure into volume of real gas. What is real means? It is real gas, volume of real gas upon nRT. If the gas shows ideal behavior, then we can see here, the gas shows ideal behavior, then you can see, what is the word given? V ideal is equal to nRT by P. On putting this value of nRT by P in equation 5.33, which is the equation, I am talking about this equation. If you put the value, what you will get, you can see, you will get, what is that? In equation, we have Z is equal to what? So for this, what we say, for this part, if you substitute the value, you will get what? Z is equal to V real upon V ideal. Understood? Yes or no? If not, we will just derive this. You can see here in the next part. Suppose, 1 minute. Now, if we take the relation, that is what? Z is equal to, you can say P V real upon nRT. Right? So now suppose if I take, what is V real is equal to? So V real is equal to what I can write? V real is equal to Z into nRT by P. Right? So now suppose for nRT by V, that is for ideal gas. Which gas? Ideal gas. If V ideal is equal to nRT by P, right? Substituting this value, V ideal, in the given equation. That is what? Suppose if I, for instead of nRT by P, I write V ideal. What I will get here? So you can see V real is equal to Z into V ideal, right? So what will be Z is equal to? We can say V real upon V ideal, right? Now V real value you can find through experiment, right? And this value you can find through formula PV is equal to nRT. That is what? V is equal to nRT by P. This value for this you can find V ideal, you can find by using this formula. This is our experimental value, V real, volume of real gas, right? So this is the part what we are discussing. Now from your textbook, see. Now, in this case, if you see, this is your 5.34, what we have derived, you can see. From equation 5.34, we can see that compressibility factor is a ratio of actual molar volume of gas to the molar volume of it. That is V real upon V ideal. If it were an ideal gas at that temperature and pressure, what we call. Now, in the following section, next what we are going to discuss is, in this following section, we will see that it is not possible to distinguish between gaseous state and liquid state, and that liquid may be considered as a continuation of gaseous phase. Means what I am talking about, we are going to discuss about how to liquefy gas in the next topic, right? So see, gaseous phase into a region of a small volume and very high molecular attraction. We will also see how we can use isotherm. Isotherm is a graph where what is constant? Temperature of gases for predicting the conditions for liquefaction of gas. Now this topic we are going to discuss now. Next, in that, liquefaction of gas will be our next topic. Okay, 1 minute. So in our next video we will be discussing about liquefaction of gas. That is a very important topic, and that question is asked for 5 marks, what we say, right? So we will discuss that with a graph. Okay, till then, thank you.